Today's home tour is a showstopper. It's amazing. It's a doozy, but we're so excited, or I'm so excited to show it to you. Now, it is built by Kent Shaffer Homes, but Randy Shaffer, his brother, also took part in this build. So if you're interested in building a Kent or Randy Shaffer home, then this is gonna give you a good idea of what you're gonna get from them. This is in Holliday Farms in Zionsville. It's an over 8,000 square foot home, 5-bedroom home, and it is, you guys, it is absolutely stunning, even just from the beginning outside. So one of the things that I first off immediately love is how high the pitches are. It kind of gives it a Mediterranean styled feel. I love the arched windows. When I saw it pop online, when they finished it, I knew that I had to come out and show it to you. One of the other things I love is you are seeing a lot of people who are painting the brick. And this brick, although it's painted, it has character to it. So it's not just like slapped white on there. It's a little bit of a creamer color. And you can actually see the character of the brick. And so I love that. It is 4-car. So one of the things I always look when I look at a 4-car is it attached from the inside? And I usually will look for like a door. There's no door here, so ultimately that probably tells me that there's access from the inside, plus there's a door there. So like, say somebody pulls up, they could go through there to get inside the house. One of the other things I absolutely love is the dark black roof. That is something that I absolutely love, you know, depending on the style of home. It's something to kind of like love. This neighborhood, Holliday Farms in Zionsville, is a golf cart or a golf community. So you've got a Pete Dye golf community, and this lot is 0.55 acres, so it's huge, and it actually backs up to wooded area. Okay, look at this entryway. First off, love the outside has a curved arch. That, but also the door to go inside is also a curved door, which is just beautiful. Then you also have a patio. You can have some chairs here to be able to look out on the whole front yard, which is so fun. Okay, I can't wait to check this out. And again, tell me in the comments if you like kind of more of the slow approach versus me kind of running through a house. When you first walk in, so I've seen some of this, but I haven't seen the upstairs or the downstairs, so you're gonna get kind of my full take on everything. But check out this office. So what I love is you have, it's kind of like a maroon, a deep maroon color, but it's color drenched. So you get the ceiling and you get the walls and you get these beautiful doors that are kind of like, it's like a scallop. So it's like round on this side, and then, you know, the pointed side is on that side. I know that's not the right word to call it, but that's what we're calling it. I have a feeling that that's the primary, but we're gonna go this way because when I walked in and I saw this great room, I was floored. So you got windows, stairs to the basement, but you guys, check out this great room. Okay, so unassuming when you look at the, you know, the main floor, but then you scroll up and you see the amazing ceiling, the beautiful lights that are just gorgeous. Look at that. I mean, it's of course, large, but it's kind of like an art piece. If you travel a lot, what I love, it's not like cabinets, right? So it's not like a built-in cabinet, but these are shelves. This is drywall, and so there's shelves. So if you travel the world and you get unique artwork, you can put, or sculptures, you can kind of put them in that spot there. I love all of the natural light that is above, but then also through the kitchen or eat-in dining room, you also have that space. One of the things I do love about this space, and whoever the designer is, I don't specifically know who it is, but I can find out and put it in the comments. But what I love is they put a curved sofa. It's big, right? And you have the ability to have a lot of seating, but yet it's not just like a square piece of furniture, which is great. The dining room, and you've got the wood paneled ceiling and all that natural light. I feel like you could put plants all around. You can have a fiddle leaf fig in the corner. Gosh, that would look amazing. I'm gonna go out back at it a little bit, but let's check out the kitchen. So, wine room rack. That's a statement piece. That's beautiful. You've got an island, and then you have this long kitchen countertop, but here's what kind of grabbed my eye when I first walked in. One, this looks like furniture. And I'm loving that builders are starting to do that. Custom builders specifically are doing where it's a custom cabinet, like you have, let's see if I can scroll down. You have, a drawer with slow close, but it looks like a furniture piece, even though it is not, because it doesn't have like the cabinet front. And you're gonna notice in this kitchen, there's really no upper cabinets. There's a couple that are up there. So for people like my mom, right, who always wants to complain when she goes to people's houses, I'm 5'11", so it's easy. I can get stuff up high. She can't. She needs all the cabinets down below. So you have tons of cabinets. And what I love that they did is they kind of did a different front on the top cabinets versus the bottom cabinets. All slow close. You've got the traditional, trash cabinet. I don't know what this does. Now I want to add, oh, wait. What is this? Oh, it hides the outlet. Okay, that is genius. Okay, loving that. It has like a little magnetic. It looks like there's one over there as well. The cabinet underneath. So instead of having a cabinet door, you have a drawer. Genius. Love that. And let me fix this view. Can we just talk about this view? So you have windows that go all the way down. So you have the kitchen here, but then you have like a scullery, a butler's pantry. I don't know it can be so many different words, but what I love is you have the sink there, but then you also have a sink there. So if you are having people over and you don't really want to clean yet, put the dirty dishes down here, and people out there aren't going to see it because it's tucked all the way back in here. Then they have, cabinets. So there's cabinets over here that are a little bit taller, but again, one of the things that I love, oh, there's another. Oh, so this could be recycling and that could be regular trash. That's awesome. But it's drawers. Instead of doors, you have drawers all the way down, which is great. And then you have it's a dishwasher, which tells me that there's probably a dishwasher down there as well, but love this. Okay, so I feel like you could close this and then open that. And there's a hot water, which is really great. So you can actually do a bunch of stuff back here before even going out to the kitchen. But in the kitchen, you've got, the stove, cooktop, oven. I'm loving those sconce lights. I think one of the things I love about this kitchen is its simplicity. right? Like you don't have a ton of cabinets and stuff. Instead, you have windows that look out on that's the trail, and all of the woods. And you also, we'll get out there. I'm not gonna go there yet. Another thing that I'm absolutely loving is this countertop. It looks like it could be maybe a quartzite. I'm still trying to learn the differences between all of them. But what I love is they use it here and as the backsplash. And so it just is seamless. Then of course you've got the refrigerator. So the refrigerator on one side, you've got a wine fridge and a freezer, which is stunning. Again, I'm loving the arched ways. And this goes into, I think this is probably the, what is this? This is like your, I'm drawing a blank. When you come on, I'm assuming that's the garage. Let's see. Is that the garage? Yes. Okay, so that's the garage that connects through. That was that side garage that I asked if there was a door there. Some of the builders, not custom, will have a third or fourth car, but it's not connected. This one is connected through the house. I also love that they have a drain out here. So if you want to like rinse off your car or whatever, you've got that. These cabinets. Okay, Kent and Randy Shaffer, you are crushing it on cabinets because these are stunning. It's that same maroon as the office, but that's a really hardy door for the kids to come in. Washer and dryer, so that let's say you want to put in a pool out back, because I don't think there is one here, and you want to be able to have people come in and be able to drop off stuff, you can have it there. There's another, again, countertop, which some people would probably leave that open and it would be a place for you to put furniture. But again, I love that they've utilized this space. Kind of looks like furniture, right? But it's a spot to people to be able to drop stuff off. And then this is the other garage. Yep, the other garage. So a couple things. Oh my gosh, that car is so cool. Look at that. Randy Shaffer Custom Homes. Okay. I see you with your vintage car. I love that. Love the hydraulic lifts, or not lift, but garage door, so that you can not have it in the ceiling, which is really bad. Plus, these are really, really quiet and nice. There's a dog wash. Oh my gosh, I love it. So if you've got a puppa dog, you can wash them. Looks like there's stairs to the basement, so we'll try to find those when we're down there. They epoxied the floor. This is a great garage. Yeah, beautiful garage. Lift master, that's who the lift is. Okay, we're gonna go to the other side where I believe the primary is. One of the things I do want to show you is these floors look amazing. They look like a hardwood, and they're a light tone, but so many builders really struggle with matching the tone with the stair, this tread, and they crushed it. Another thing that I absolutely love with custom builders is when they put the railing spindles in. A lot of builders will have to put a cover here because they don't have it go straight into the hardwood floors. But way to go, Kent Shaffer and Randy. That's beautiful. Again, that front door. I can't get over that front door. You guys, that front door is just, I feel like I'm going to say it so many times, it's a piece of art. You have a little sitting area, and I think this is the primary. Yes. Okay, this hallway is beautiful. Look at those lights. I just feel so regal walking down this hallway into this primary bedroom. Oh my gosh. Look at this. That ceiling, the light, that those damn curved windows are just so good. I want to see more builders do this because I think you could do it on all different styles. It doesn't have to be this style of home. But you have the golf course. Somebody's walking right there, but that's the golf course. The yard's still coming in, so that's, but you have room. You even could put, you have space to even put a pool. You'd want to look at the plot map, but to be able to see, look at the angle. And then the primary bathroom. Look at this bathroom. Okay, okay. Again, another built-in that where it's making it look like a cabinet, but instead of just putting, okay, so a lot of builders would just make this a linen closet where they would put like traditional doors on that and not make it look as pretty. Like this is a piece of furniture. It's beautiful. These doors. Oh, okay. So a drawer inside of a drawer. I like that. Still slow close. Yep. And it's that scalloped edge or side, which I'm loving that. You've got 3 mirrors. So of course one could go there. Okay. Look at that. Where it's going straight into the wall instead of out of the cabinet. So it's easy to clean the cabinets or the countertops. Yep. Love that. These mirrors are phenomenal. I don't know if you can see that, but so they're skinnier at the top, they're wider at the bottom, but like you can put your perfume there or your really good, like your pretty bottles of your skincare. Okay, now I want those mirrors. Standalone tub, which these standalone tubs are getting better and better. At first, when they first started coming out, it was kind of like, oh, how do you fit in that? Or they weren't tall enough or whatever, but this is massive. Again, the faucet comes out of the wall. And then this is the shower. Yes, look at the whole thing's tiled. Whole thing. And then you've got a rain head, 2 shower heads, and a beautiful drain. And a little shower cubby to put all of your like shampoo, conditioner, stuff like that. Okay, one of the things I absolutely love that I'm seeing with builders is the vents for the HVAC. But as you can see, when I walked in, I noticed that even in the bathroom or the toilet room, they have it. A lot of builders, some builders, in a way to kind of like cut costs, they would do this type of vent in a normal space where people would see it. But then in places like this, where it's kind of like, who cares what that looks like? Well, clearly the builder doesn't care, or the builder does care because they actually put in the same exact vent, which again, those are some of the tall tale signs when I'm looking at custom builders of like, are they cutting costs? What are they doing to kind of like change the aesthetics? Okay, so this is your primary closet, which this is huge. Okay, so this, I'm gonna say this is probably the female side because you've got doors to kind of protect the clothes, and then this is the male side. I don't know if that's actually the case, but I do love that they have the double, plus you have storage up above that you could store kind of like if you want different seasons or things that you don't wear very often. Love the window. I'd probably put a sheer, I just ran into the door. Hey, just ran into that. That's hilarious. That's what you get when you're not paying attention. This is beautiful. I'd put probably some sheer curtains, not curtains, but like a sheer, like a simple fabric to kind of block out that so I can walk in my closet and not see somebody. Again, this is a spec home, so you could buy this now. And so that's some of the things that they let the homeowner decide on what they want to do. Okay, let's go upstairs. I've learned by doing these tours that I always have to start upstairs or go upstairs first, because if you start in the basement and then have to go 2 flights of stairs, Okay, I'm sorry, but I just want to like, it's so pretty. Pictures don't do this house justice, I'm just gonna say. Powder room, which is great. And then we're gonna go upstairs. I just don't think it can do it justice because pictures can't kind of like pan and be able to show all of the space. And so that's one of the reasons why we do videos like this, is so that we can show you exactly what there is. Okay. Well, I'm loving this laundry room. Just okay, so the dual furnaces. So you've got a furnace there, and then you have a laundry room, which is really great because you have the washer and dryer. Oh, this is great. So just like downstairs in the primary, they have that same system where you can pull stuff down. You could hang like your wet clothes and then put it back up. Love that. They have little cabinets, a sink so that if you have your delicates, which is great. Again, with the built-ins, another great spot and a unique way to do it, to have the lights underneath. But okay, so like if you have kids stuff, I know that some people are probably going to give me a hard time. Why buy a $3 million house and then put Legos there? But if you have a kid that loves Legos, have them build their Lego sets and put them all along. I wish I had that in my house. I know you're going to be like, why would you put Legos there? This is, okay, so this is a loft. So there's not really a doorway, right? It's just an opening and it goes into a space, but it looks like there's a bedroom there. This is a balcony. Okay, that's really cool. Have a balcony and just have kind of a loft space, but then you walk into a secondary bedroom. Oh, I like that wall. So they did kind of a navy blue with the white. Bathroom. So they have just a single sink. So it has its own, a walk-in closet, which is great, and then a shower. Oh, look at that light. That's a really cool light. Oh, kind of cool light. Okay, so that's this side. So that's when you get up at the top of the stairs and you turn left. Then to go to the right side, you have your catwalk, which this is really cool because you can kind of see, right? You can go downstairs there, but you get the catwalk of this beautiful family room. Again, you could have, this is where that cabinet, right? You have your linen closet. Well, this is a linen closet, but they've made it look like, again, a piece of furniture. I'm hoping other builders start to really do that more. Okay, secondary bedroom. I love that they painted that. I almost wish they would have color drenched this whole room, but can't have it always your way. Closet, massive closet, walk-in closet, which is great for a secondary bedroom. And then a bathroom, and each bathroom's a little bit different. So I love that. This has got the black and white, which I love. And so one of the things that I've noticed, like this bathroom has chrome versus the gold. You can mix those, but I love that they did, right? They kept it within the whole theme of having that chrome and black on the light fixtures and everything. Light fixtures. I don't know why I said light fixtures. Well, yes, light fixtures, like sconces. Okay. Then we go down the hall to the last bedroom upstairs. Oh, I love that wallpaper. And I love that they put those lights there so your bed is there. Okay. Yeah, so kind of like the last one would be maybe the boys' bedroom and this would be the girls because it's got pink cabinets with those. Okay. Can we just love on those the door, that one doesn't open, but this one does. Yes. That knob. Okay, I'm in love. And again, the gold finishes, the gold mirror, the gold hanging lights. So see how I love that? You can have the gold and the silver within a house and have it still feel like it doesn't have to be where the whole house is all the same. I love these handles. I know I haven't mentioned them yet, but they're, so I don't know if you can actually see that, but it's like textured. It just feels really good. The corners, so one of the things I always look at when I'm looking at trim is how the trim carpenter did the trim and when you have kind of those tight spaces, but you can see that they've done a really good job of keeping it seamless on that base trim. Again, I swear that great room. Okay, one of the things I also love is they went with a black tread, right? So they still have the light wood, which you can see the light wood there and there, but then they did a black tread just to kind of bring in a little bit more of that black. I also think it's probably going to wear really well versus the stained wood. So I kind of like that they did that variation on the stairs. Okay, sorry, as you're walking to the basement, again, all the natural light comes in through that window on the front porch. Oh, look at that. It's like a little cubby, like a reading nook. How fun is that? And it's got, oh, okay. For my readers like me, you've got kind of a detailed back of the wall. They use the space as you come down off the stairs. You can have a little reading space. Okay, I'm in love with that space. Then you have the whole big, again, basement hangout space. So I typically always go to the left, so we're going to go left. So first you have the bathroom, so the half bath, which is really great. Then around the corner, you have, so this could be a movie theater, it could be a gaming space, but you just have a big room that could be so many different things because they've identified this as the gym, which I love that they did the doors. They have the transition into the like rubbered floor. They have mirrors, which again, but you can work out in here and the doors would close it off, right? Great space, great workout space. Then down the way from the workout space is, I assume this is the 5th bedroom. Wow, this is a huge 5th bedroom. You have a way to exit the room, and then I assume it's got, yeah, a walk-in closet and a bathroom. Oh, double sinks. Okay, and a downstairs bathroom. Especially of guests that are saying, okay, so here's another example. They used black as with their brushed bronze, which I love. It kind of has that more industrial feel. And then a walk-in closet. And then what is this? Oh, linen. So, okay, so that's the difference. So down here, they did a linen closet. So this is what you would normally see. You would see 2 doors, and then you would open it up, and it would be cabinet space or cabinet space, shelves. But instead upstairs, that's why I like upstairs so much, is they didn't have it look like this. It looks like a cabinet. And that's one of those upgrades that I think just really makes a property like that much better. You still have the curved ceiling for that entryway. Okay, oh my gosh, I love this little bar area. So love this. You could still see through it, so you could put your bourbon bottles or whatever. You could put those in there so you could still see them through, but yet it's kind of hidden. You've got, again, your cabinets that are down here, your sink, garbage disposal, tile on the wall. Oh, you've got your trash cans, just a cabinet, and this super cool refrigerator. Look at that, Smeg. It has the, yes, that feels so cool down here. Fits perfect. You have a golf simulator. Okay. And it kind of like steps down into it. So like you can have people down here. Oh, I'm gonna trip. You can have people down here golfing, but then your friends could be hanging out there and or have like bar stools or something, hang out there watching. Wow. See, because it's like a seating area. So you can like sit here and hang out with your buddies while they play golf. It's really cool. Storage area. Storage areas aren't pretty, but when you have builders that are custom builders, you get 2 tankless water heaters, you have the sump pumps, you have the water lines, the electrical panels, all of the lights to be able to control things down here. Yeah, okay. Yeah, because you could literally go through living room, can lights, front porch lights, like you can come down here and turn everything off in one spot instead of walking around the whole house. You guys, I love this basement. You could have that be a theater room. You could even probably, I don't know, I feel like I need to ask somebody who does golf simulators. I wonder if you can have it be where you could even put some chairs that are along the back, that you could have that even be like a theater room. You know, to kind of have as an option. Okay, let's check out the outside, which there's a door there, but then there's also a door here. We can go out, look at this. It's so peaceful out here. Hear the, so I love that you can see into the office there and the front door. There's a fireplace, a built-in grill. Can you hear it? So it's a little windy today. It's gorgeous out. It's 60 degrees. And you just hear the birds. I'm gonna walk out. So you could put a pool here. Again, you'd have to ask to see if it would fit. You'd have to look at the plot plan, but from a space perspective, I feel like there is room. But look at the back of that. Is that not gorgeous? Such a beautiful, beautiful backyard. So there you have it, the Kent Shaffer, Randy Shaffer home in Holliday Farms, as you can see, is stunning. If you have questions, then my contact information is below. And yes, when you call, text, or email me, you actually get me. We can set up a time if you're wanting to chat with different builders, if you want to talk with Kent or Randy, or if you want to talk to any of the other builders that we've kind of showcased on our channel to get an idea on who is going to be the best fit for you and your situation. It might not even be Holliday Farms. Maybe you want a Kent Shaffer home, Randy, Kent Shaffer home, but you want it in a different neighborhood. We can talk to them about that. So I hope you enjoyed this tour. I loved it, clearly, with this kitchen and this great room. It is such a good property that has so much potential, with being able to put in a pool, making some of those little tweaks, and making it kind of your special space. So hope you enjoyed it. If you like tours like this, make sure to click on the link, like and subscribe so you get notified when we do videos like this or do content about the Indianapolis and the surrounding areas. And we'll catch you in the next one. Bye.